Hi, this is Paul again. I've got another video to show you, and I'm calling this the CubicWonder Third Duo. In my last few videos, I focused on CubicWonder, and it was based on two integrated cubes called Plato and Bucky cubes. This was a discovery I made in 2009. But I guess intellectuals weren't interested. Anyways, look at these two cube outlines. The vertex of the Bucky cube is the center of the Plato cube, and the Plato cube vertex is the center of the Bucky cube. I also showed that the Bucky cube and the Plato cube are both made up of 4 Chico and 4 Chica cubes. This is basically close packing in space. I was inspired years ago by a book called Order in Space by Keith Critchlow. But I guess the academics, they prefer chaos theory. They don't see any geometric order in space at all. But the way I look at it, a chicken doesn't come out of scrambled eggs. But I guess the mathematicians are so superior, I'm not good enough to shine their boots. Anyways, in the last couple of weeks, I've been doing a bit of research into bonding geometry. Now, if you look at the cubes in front, they go center of the cube to center of the cube. Okay, after doing a bit of research, I've found something else I'd like to show you. Now, if you look in front, I've managed to double the distance. Now, I've moved the two Plato cubes apart, but the geometry stays the same. But if you study the outlines of the cubes, the Bucky cubes and the Plato cubes, the geometry is perfectly symmetrical. The distance between the cubes are very important, and I've put a little animation together to show this. Now I'm showing the two versions, version 1 and version 2, and I'm also showing quad step ring sequence. Quad step is another discovery of mine that's been given the cold shoulder. Now I'm showing version 2 is exactly double the distance, double the height of version 1. Now there's something else to consider. Version 1 and version 2 could be golden ratio apart. So I guess the chaos theory pushers has got something else to think about. But this double length apex may not be the answer, because I've got something else to show you. Now if you look in front at the setup, I'm showing a yellow tetrahedron in version 1. I guess you could put a purple one the opposite way as a duo. But now take a look at version 2. I show a yellow tetrahedron and a purple tetrahedron, and they fit perfectly into the geometry of the cubes. Okay, let's focus on the purple and yellow duo. Now I think we have a very interesting arrangement here. I'm going to add two 12-ball quad step rings. Now you probably see what I'm getting at. Maybe we've got H2O geometry here. Now what I'm going to do is zoom in on that part of the geometry. Now when it comes to bonding geometry, I'm a real dunce, but I did get my O-levels in chemistry, but I was better at physics. But I think we have two setups here. I'm going to show you the first setup. Now if you look in the red cube outline, I show a hydrogen molecule. I got this out of the book. Now I don't know enough about this subject to start making up molecules, but maybe somebody can help me. I've added the top view of this setup also, so that you can see the colored balls and you can work from there. I think we might have more than one molecule here. It would be nice if we can find water in these molecules. Now you have a greater choice when we've got two cubes involved, the red and the white. But I'm going to show you now just the red cube, the Bucky cube on its own. And maybe somebody can say exactly what type of molecules we have with the Bucky on its own. Anyways, I think I've showed enough order, so I think I'm going to call it a day. So thank you very much for the people that think order is better than chaos.